I will present you the ACS connector, the connector which will help you to fetch the data from the various core SAP system. So, as its name suggests, that DBW or ACS connector. So DBW means the Villar Walton, which is based on his founder's name. So its founder is De Villas Walton, and the ACS means Ultris Connector for SAP. So, like it will help you to connect or extract or you pull or push the data from SAP system to the Ultrix. So, for the today's agenda, we have the architecture where actually the DVW or ACS connector stands, and how we'll proceed further, how we'll connect to like Ultrix and then the visualization tool. Then we'll go through the SAP overview, the basically what SAP system is and what we need to do for the SAP system. So I will share you the example of the current system which I am using, that is SAP ECC. And like if we are using ACS connector, then why we need to use that and in what condition why we need to use that. So we'll go through that. Then we'll go through the ACS connector details. So in so what we need to, like ACS connector, if we have, then what tool we have to read the data and to write the data, and which system it will connect. Then we'll go through the installation process, and then how to activate the ACS license and how to enable the ACS license in the Ultrix so we can use it and move forward to our data cleaning process. So first, this is the architecture. So where it will stand. So as you can see, this is my SAP system. It can be anything. So we will go through the SAP systems later. So here it will stand my SAP. Then basically the DVW connector or ACS connector. So this is my whole stage one. So then it will connect to the Ultrix Designer tool, and then here we are pushing the data to the directly to the SQL server, and then stage 2. So the in the stage 2, like again we are pulling the data from the Ultrix Designer, then we are pushing the data in the SQL server, and then in the stage 3 we are using the visualization tool, that is Tableau, or it can be a click as well. So here we can provide as manual files as well. So why we are doing this in the stage 3 stages, because in the stage 1, like from one SAP T code or from the report, so if they have around like 50 fields or 20 fields, so we are pushing all them in the stage 1. So pulling all the stage 20 fields from the stage 1, and then we are pushing it to again to SQL server. Then from SQL server we are in the Ultrix input tool, we are just fetching the required fields which we require, like from 20 out of 10. So it will improve our performance, workflows performance, and definitely it will uh, lessen my load of workflow. And then we'll push to the SQL. Then from SQL, then we are accessing Tableau. So here it can be the Tableau as well as the Click, because SQL can connect in Tableau as well as in Click. So from SQL we are accessing the data, and we are the further process, that is visualization. So we are creating visualization in the Tableau. So this is the basically the architecture of uh, like a process we have followed in the total project, and where the DVW stands. So this explains the process of total SAP and DVW. Then we have the SAP system. So like what is meant by SAP? So SAP is nothing but the is the application or product in the data processing. But like if you want to use ACS connector, we want to run this ACS connector, then what we need to do? So first and primary installation is, that is SAP logon, and this will look like the SAP login will look like this, and we need to create our user ID as well as a password. So its GUI will look like this. So this is the GUI as of a SAP ECC, and we will walk you through the one example, that is one T code. So SAP ECC has like a T codes or a tables or the reports. So here with T codes means the transaction code. So here we will enter the T code name. After login, we will enter the T code name, and we will enter the require filters. What we filters we like if we have GL account, then we will enter the GL account. Otherwise, we like a filter. So this for the filters we need to uh, required from the our client. We need to take a help of him. So what filter we need to use of, like open items, then like a clear items, close items, or all items that we need to fetch. If there is an any layout, so layout basically is in what format you want to see the reports. So here we need to add the layout as well, and then click on run. So it will run and it will show the T code. So I will demonstrate you the one demo. So here is my SAP logon tool. I will click on it. So here I have a two system, that is a production as well as a quality. So I will select that system. Then I will log in. So for this SAP login, we need an installation. So we need to take off their SAP team, so they can install on our system SAP. Then we have to enter the password. So I have entered the T code, which is FBL3N, and then we'll like so so here I added the enter the T code name and then press the enter. And here all are the filters, like which GL accounts I need. So if there is any search help we require, then we have to enter that. As well as here is the line item selection. So we want to see the open items, clear item, and if we want to enter the date, then it will automatically pop us the today's date. Then the all items, and if you want to select open items, clear items, all items, and if you want to select the type as well as the and the layout. So here the by default layout is entered. So I will enter one GL. For demonstration purpose, I am showing just only one GL. Then just click on the run, and as it's you see here is fetching the data. uh, I will show you another because it has more data. Go to another report. So I have selected the system, and then we'll enter the password. It will always prompt you to enter the password and username. So I will select the another T code, which is F.01. So uh, here I require just a company code, which is 1800. and then we'll enter the financial statement version. So for this filter, we definitely need a help of our like their. Hello.
Yeah, Priya.
Sorry, actually, I got a call from delivery boy. That's why it got cancelled.
No problem. Please go ahead.
So we have to enter the financial statement version, which is filter. Then then we have to select the reporting which is already entered in this. So I will run this report. Yeah. For the FBL3N, we have got the data as it has uh, data size is huge and it contains a lots of data. That's why it's getting time to load. So it's load the data, and like here it will show the like company's name, and it will show the required fields like a company code, business area. So basically this is the example of the my T code, that is FBL3N.
Hello, Priya. I guess she's receiving calls from customers.
Hello. Sorry again because I got a call from client now. So this is so this is the example of the SAP, how we log in and how we need to use the SAP system. So then next is ACS connector. So when we use ACS connector, so the like Alteryx can Alteryx can connect to the only the SAP HANA system, like not to the other SAP system. So the other SAP system will look later. And like Tableau can connect to the this four SAP system, that is the SAP HANA, SAP BW. So I don't know about the click, but these are the support. So in this case, if we want to like fetch data from the SAP system, so now I have shown you the example of SAP ECC system, and we have to pull the data from the SAP ECC system. Then in this situation it will ACS connector we will use. And if you want to clean the data, then it definitely the Alteryx will help you more. So like other Alteryx connector, what it does, so it will help you to extract and yeah, extract the data from the SAP easiest and the fastest way. And the SAP ACS connector has the work with the following SAP systems, that is like SAP BW, which is nothing but a business warehouse, and SAP HANA, like SAP Business Suite application, that it includes SAP ECC, ERP, CRM, SCM, and TPM systems of, and then SAP S4 HANA. So it will extract the data from the all the SAP core system, and then so it will extract the data. So it has differentiate between the two tools, which is the SAP read tool and the SAP write tool. So read tool will help you to extract the data from SAP system to the Alteryx, and write tool will help you to load the data from SAP system to the Alteryx. So in the SAP Read tool, it will contain this tool, which are the table tool, BW Read tool, report tool, query tool, table data tool, and document read tool and text read tool. And the write tool will like iDoc write tool and BW write tool. So it has the functional. So each tool has a different functionality. So like it will based on your system. If you are using SAPW system, then it will give you access to the SAP BW read tool as well as table data tool, query tool, and uh, that is one only this tool. If you are using the SAP ECC system, so it will so what the DVW team do, they will ask you about your system. If there is a SAP ECC system, then they will give you access to the table data tool and report tool, because it contains only the T codes, that is transaction codes and the reports and table. So it will give you access to that only tool. Till now, anyone has questions? Okay. So before in installation process, I will show you. गाड़ी नहीं. अरे यही like here we are using only the SAP read tools. So we have like system is SAP ECC system. So we have just access to the SES filter, SAP BW read, and the logon, and the SAP query tool, and the table tool, as well as the SAP report tool. So SAP report tool will help you to fetch the data from the T codes and the transactions, and the table will help you to fetch the data from the tables. If you have any masters table, then it will help you to fetch the data from the table tool. And other things like other, these are the logs, because these are not supported by the SAP ECC system. So if you have using the, if you are using the BW system, then it will access to the BW read or business object unit. So in it will give you access based on the system which SAP system you are using. So we'll see the installation process. So for the installation, uh, we need to download the ACS connector from the provided link. So in the resources, we have a software download. For downloading process, we need to enter the password as well as the email address and password. Then login. Then it will give prompt you to that page to download. So we'll see that in the installation video. So it is the process of installation. So for this, then it will prompt you to this page. Then we have to click on this Altris connector, and for to download the ACS connector, we if you are downloading the MySQL, then we need to use some kind of libraries. So the for SAP ACS connector, we need to use a SAP NetWeaver RFCs library. So it will help you to connect between the SAP and the ACS connector. So ACS connector, this is the zip file. We have to double click it and we have to install this ACS connector. And while then we have to extract SAP NetWeaver RFC libraries, and we have to install again. So we'll see this in the video. So this is the So this is a video provided by the DVW team itself. So it will help you with the installation process, as well as if you are connecting to the SAP tools, that is the read tools or write tools. So it will give you the explanation of that as well, to how to connect that SAP system. So ye- So here we have seen how the installation, how to do the installations of the ACS connector and what libraries we required for that. Now we'll see how. So after installing, we need to confirm that if the installation has done properly or not. So for that, uh, it will add the SAP read tool in the tool palettes. So here you can see the tab of the SAP read tools, and if this is done, then we have done the success installation of the ACS connector successfully. Now we'll go through the how to use this tool. To connect to the SAP system, so our system will require this SAP login, and how to uh, activate this ACS license in Alteryx. We will see the demo of that.
प्रिया, साउंड नहीं आ रही है। प्रिया, आई कांट हियर। क्या सबके साथ यही है? कैन
Yes,
यू
ma'am.
हियर?
Yes, ma'am. We can't hear. Yeah, you can just tell us simultaneously at the same time what is happening in the video because there is no sound. So you can just explain it if possible.
प्रिया, you don't have to show the video because there is no sound.
So so I will show you the how the demo of this in the Ultrix and how we are
Yeah.
connected. So after installing the ACS connector, it will add the SAP read tools. If you are using the right tools, then it will add that tab as well in this. Then to connect to the SAP system, we need SAP logon. So here we need to drag this SAP logon. Then it will prompt you to enter the register email ID. So whoever has registered, we have to enter that email ID. Then we have to click on the manage parameters. so if we have the systems uh, here we have the two systems. Like if we have the system if right now we have the production system as well as the quality system. So we have to manage the parameters. So there is a file called sap logon, that is .ini file or .xml file, which we have to upload for here. And then then it will automatically add the production system as well as the quality system, and along with that we have to enter the username as well as the password. And here we have to do the some arrangement for the system. So like if you have the parameter, then we have to enter the value. So for to do the this, we need to take help from SAP team as well as the DVW team. Then we have to generate a CSV. So and we have to keep it with this to for the future use. Then after that we have to ping the server. So I will show you the one example where I have done all the settings. So,
या
yes.
जो ACS कनेक्टर होता है उसको हम टैब्लो से कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं क्या डायरेक्ट?
No, ma'am. We need to take help of Ultrix, because as you see here, it added the tool in the like same as the Ultrix. So we have to drag that tool and we have to do the settings. To connect a Tableau, we can push the data in SQL Server, and SQL Server or MySQL or another database system, and then we can drag to the Tableau. So, so yeah, I have SAP logon. So the first tool is required is the SAP logon. Then we have to enter the email ID. Then we have to select the system. So here we have select the production system and username and password, and we have to just ping the server. If it is successfully pinged, then we have to then proceed further. Um, So then another tool is track this SAP report. Because here we are dealing with the transaction code and the report. So FBL, here the T code I am using is FBL1N. So it is nothing but a T code or the transaction code. So here we have option to select the transaction code or report. So the FBL1 is my T code, that is transaction code. So I will select that, and then will enter the T code FBL1N, and then select the report. So it will automatically fetch the data from the SAP, and it will automatically prompt you the which variant I have to select. So I have selected this variant. So and then you have to enter the username, header root. So, af- so after doing this setting, what we just add the browse tool here and just run the workflow and just analyze the data in which format. If you want to do the linear data in linear format, then how will need to proceed. So we need to analyze. So just run the data and just found how the data is in align. If data is not aligned, then we need to do the some process. So then we have enter the username, and So same username which is in SAP we are using, then execution mode. So here we have the two execution modes. So the foreground mode and the background mode. So the foreground mode, it will fetch give you the data or fetch the data same as a SAP foreground. So here I can see the data. So this data is run in the foreground mode. If the data is in background mode, so it will use another T code. So we have to use that T code if you are using in a background mode. So right now I am using the execution mode is foreground mode. Then below we have the filters. So here we have the IDs, name, and the description. So description will explain the what is the data type of that sorry, I'm getting a call from client.
Uh, Priya, if you are busy in at customer place, I mean, if you can just request them for 10 minutes and we can continue with this session. Because जो एक वो flow होता है ना, I mean,
Yeah,
while giving a demonstration, वो break हो जाता है. So
yes, ma'am.
I guess everybody is getting distracted because of break. So okay. So how much time
Okay,
you're going
ma'am.
to take to complete this?
Uh, just 5 minutes. In
Sure,
five
sure.
minutes, I will because
Sure.
actually he's giving me call because uh, I have opened the workflow in the new always. That's why.
Oh, oh, oh. Okay. No problem.
So here we need to add the filters. So like SAP. So in the SAP, we have seen that we have to select the for this T code, we have to select the open items as well as the company code. So same we have to do here. We have to identify the which fields we need to. So here we have selected normal item. So we have to enter the X in that filter because we are using that filter. Then we have to enter. So here also it will automatically prompt you the date. We don't need to enter that date. And if you have the any other filters like company code, so you have to enter here. Or if you have any values or like if you have to select open item, then you have to just enter the X. So here we have the description and here we have the technical names of that field which are using the SAP. And here selection. So selection is we have kept the pipe to delimit the data, and here it will explain the what is the data type of that field. And here is the operator. So operator can be anything equal between. So the operator we are using in the Tableau or Vertex. So same operator here we are using. So EQ means equal. So it will fetch the data for that. Like here I have selected the EQ for the open item. So it will fetch the data for that open item only. So according to that, we have need to change the operator. If we are fetching the date, then we have to use the between, which is we have to enter the BT. Then here we have the fields. So how many row number or sample output we are fetching, and we have to uh, give the data type for that row numbers as well as the sample output. And length we have to describe. If we are using the string, then how much length is required. If we are using the decimal like a number or a, then we have to give that length. And here is the sample data. So sample data will fetch you. So if here we can also check the data. If we click on the preview, then it will show the preview data. So so it will show you the preview data, and on basis of that we have to format the data right now. And later on, like here we have joined the Excel just for the dynamic input. If you like dynamic input, so we have to identify that what is our ID, selection, operator, low key and high key and split. So we can take a help of SAP report tool. Here we have the dynamic input, so we have to copy this field, say as same as this, and we have to enter it in one of the Excel. And the fields which we are required, like if you required company code to be dynamic, if you are a date to be dynamic, then you have to enter that field. And selection operator, the same we have used in the filters, operator, low key, high key and split. And so and we have to enter here layout as well. Then so this is all about the ACS report, ACS report tool. In that we have seen the example of the SAP report tool. And then we have to like if you want to clean the data, if you want to change something fields, data type as well. So this is a further process of the Alteryx cleaning. And then we have to, then after we have to join this, then we have uploaded the data in the SQL. And here by using this data we are fetching this in the Tableau. So I will show you. So we have created the one database and we have pushing all the data in the that database. And after that we'll connect to the server and the database. And we just have you need to enter the server and the password, and this will prompt. Then we have to select a database and whichever table we are using. So here we will see the, so the data has come in the clean format and the linear format. So this ACS connector will help you to fetch the data from the SAP system, like SAP ECC, HANA, or any SAP BW or any SAP system. So and extract, and we can write the data as well, and then we can use it seamlessly in our to do any visualization and all that. So this is all about the ACS connector. If you have any queries, you can ask.
प्रिया एक क्वेश्चन था. So let's suppose हमारा data type is it possible that Alteryx automatically recognizes the data type of the SAP system? For example, अगर मेरे पास BU date as invoice date है तो वो automatically उसको date recognize करेगा कि manually हमें change करना पड़ेगा?
तो इफ डेटा में अगर रहेगा लाइक तो वो करेगा, अदरवाइज नहीं. We have to change it using the select tool. So
Okay.
so
By
right now,
default, by default, it would take it as string, right? When we are
yes,
fetching the data.
yes. So
Yeah.
right now we are using the system is SAP. So where from where we are fetching the data. So here we are getting all the data in the string. So we have to change it
Mhm.
using the, either we can take the help of DBW or either we can take the help of select tool to change the data
That
type.
happens with almost all the connectors, I think. The default may takes it as string and then you have to change them.
Yes. But in the DBW, we have that option to change the data type. So we
In the
have showed you.
only before fetching, right?
Sorry.
In the starting only we can tell the connector that we want this in numeric or date.
Yes, yes.
Fair enough. Thank you.
So here we have the data type options. So actually, first time after a few before few to 4 to 5 months, while we are using this tool, there was no option for the data type change. Now the DVW team has introduced this data type field in this. So here we can change it directly over here, and we can fetch the data. We don't need to use a Ultrix select tool. So here we can change its data type as well.
Oh,
Hello, any other question? Hello, Dipti ma'am.
Yeah, Priya.
Uh, Done with the presentation.
Yes, thank you, Priya. I hope you all have understood what is ACS connector is all about, and what is the limitation with W, and how do we connect with Alteryx. So any other question, anybody, anything which you want to clarify, or if you want to repeat this session, or you want some additional information, please let us know.
Can we have the PPT like which Priya has, if she can share?
Yeah, with the video. I think it's the video is yours, so you'll have to upload it on Drive.
Yes, it is available on the DVW site as well. So I will put you the link.
Share
By
the
help
link
of,
of that video.
sorry.
Can you share the link of that video?
Yes, in chat.
Okay, one more thing. This recording will be available on LMS in the future. And yes, for PPT, I will share that PPT with you all. Or Priya, you can share it. I have already blocked the calendar for everybody. So if you can just share your PPT on that email.
Yes, ma'am. So I have put it in chat as well. So one more thing, we have the here. So we have 14 days trial for this DVW tool as well. But to use that, we definitely need a SAP system. So here we have the free trial. We
Okay,
can
I
download it
think
from.
this you covered earlier. Is this a paid connector?
Yes, yes. Yeah, sorry. So it is a paid connector. It's not a free. So here they have mentioned all the price.
So it's not like a crew macro that we can download.
Yes. And if you want to use this for the trial version, then definitely you need a SAP logon or SAP system in you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
and and if you want to go through more about the SAP read tools, what the table data tool, then here all the explanation regarding this given. Even in the demo they have shown how to use this tool and how to what fields we require. So everything is mentioned in that demo as well. And they will
al-
also installation guide also provided over here, so we need to log in and get the installation guide.
Also, it's the only way to connect SAP ECC system to the BI tool.
Yes, yes, it's only way to connect the SAP SCC system. And if you want to
Yeah.
see the examples of it, so it has the sample workflows as well. So here they have given the which sample workflows. We have to download the workflows and we have to run this. And it is explanation also given. Even in the Alteryx gallery, if you open the Alteryx gallery, then so workflows regarding this or the examples regarding this also available in the Alteryx gallery. So we have to just search for the SAP, and here the like SAP controlling change. So here is also the examples of this are available. So you can go through these examples if you have Alteryx and the DBW SAP login. Okay, thank you. Hello, ma'am. You can continue.
Thank you, Priya. Anybody else? Any questions? Thanks, Priya. It was a wonderful session. Thank you very much. Thank you, all of you, for attending this session. We will have more sessions on how to connect with database. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.